Hello and welcome to another tour video. This time it's a lot called The Old Ruin, and I created this after we'd been given all those debug items for free after the update, and I was so happy to see that we also have these pieces of the old cathedral or castle, whatever it is, because I've been wanting to build something with this for such a long time, but obviously we were never able to access this before. But now we are. So I created a lot. Hang on, I have to pause, otherwise I'll get distracted by my simmies. I created this lot for the Murkland challenge. If you don't know the Murkland challenge, just check it out. Just Google Murkland challenge. It's a challenge by Foil Crean and Anchesenamon Sims, and it's a really wonderful challenge. It's basically a challenge that sets place after a so-called apocalypse or whatever, and people have to, you know, rebuild the world and live in difficult circumstances. And this lot is actually could be used as one of the homes where a group of survivors live, and I've got my family here. They are called the survivors. And it's an off-the-grid lot, which I think is really, really wonderful because it really fits in with the all Murkland theme. So I'll just quickly show you what I've done. As you can see, I've used many of the new debug items, such as this one and this lovely row of mailboxes. Actually, Sim Donut told me that if you put the regular mailbox in between, if you put it on top of the one that's actually here, it will just work. So this still works just as a mailbox, and it looks really lovely, I think. I also just wanted to add this fox or dog with the butterfly because it looks so cute, and I love this object, this new object here. There's this broken pier, and I added a little boat here because I love the boat. Some of the new objects are just for show because, for example, I tried putting this in the water and then the Sims actually just swim right through it. So some of the objects will not work as barriers. These objects, the ruined ones, do. So if you place these down, people actually walk around them. They won't walk right through them, same as this truck. But some of the new plants, like these ones, Sims will walk right through, so they don't work as a barrier. Neither do these fences. Actually, I tested all of that during one of my live streams, and some people had me test some of the objects to see if they would walk around or walk right through it. These ones here that came with, I think, cats and dogs. This one works as a barrier, so if you use this one from the debug items, it will just work. These won't, they'll just walk right through it, but they look nice anyway, so, and I don't really need them to work as barriers. So, but this is basically the lot, so I'll just go around a bit. I try to create a scaffold here as if they're sort of rebuilding or busy rebuilding parts of the church, so they can actually, or cathedral, whatever it is, so they can add more living quarters or whatnot. So I added, obviously in this place here, I added the workbench and some other objects that implies that people are working there. Oh, sorry, you probably hear my cat come in. Oh well, I guess she wants food. Hang on. The cat wanted food. About these objects, by the way, these bits of ruin, many of them are sort of hollow from one of the sides. So here you see as if it's broken, but on the other side of this object, you can't see it now, it actually looks kind of see-through. So you really have to be careful as to how you place these objects, because if you just place one at random, they will look nice from one side, but from the other side you'll be able to just see right through it, and it looks like an unfinished piece. It's almost as if they sort of cut the original piece in half and just made two different pieces of it. I think that's what they did. But so if you want to use these objects, you really have to be very careful as to how you place them. What I actually tried to do with this lot was I tried to think of what a structure of an old cathedral would actually be. So this would sort of be like the entrance, and this would be like the main part of the building, and then you'd have little side wings. So I actually tried to, if you look at it this way, I tried to make the window sort of be at the same line. So it would actually look as if at one point this was a window, and it all sort of, you know, matched. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But I added a whole bunch of little rooms, and I added whole bunch of platforms, because I always think, hang on, I'll just let them do their thing. I always think that looks nice. I always love creating platforms. And at first, when I started building this lot, I added different colours walls and different coloured roofs, but it just became a bit of a circus. So I decided to go with just these roofs from Strangerville, and these walls, and these walls from Island Living, and the roofs are also from Island Living, because they look old-fashioned. It's as if these people sort of landed on this place and at this place and just decided to use all kinds of materials they found to recreate a new home. So I was actually quite happy with this bit, because I managed to make the roof sort of match what you see on the outside. So yeah. Oh well. What else can I tell you about this lot? Oh, sorry, I'll try not to move the camera too fast. Because it's a Murkland lot. Yeah, keep running, whatever. Because it's a Murkland lot, I obviously had to add a gardening bit where they can do some gardening, and I've got the bees, and I just added a bunch of old stuff around it. And because it was an old cathedral or church, I added a little graveyard here to make it all look a bit more authentic. And since it's an off-the-grid lot, they have this wash tub and this clothesline out here. So everything object that I put on this lot actually works with off-the-grid lots. So I've used mainly candles for lights, and there were some wash tubs, or some sinks and some toilets and showers that do work off the grid, but the Sims aren't really happy about using them because the water is always lukewarm and not really very clean or whatnot. So, but hey, it's just, after the apocalypse, they're not doing too badly, I think. And here it's like a little secret, well, not really secret, but a little gardening plot where I placed, actually these need water, I think, where I placed the trash plants. Because if you play the Murkland challenge, you have to at one point grow 16 trash plants and make sure that they are all right. That's one of the main goals of the first Murkland challenge. So I just added 16 trash plants here, but because they are kind of smelly and the Sims feel very awkward around them, I just placed them in here so the smell would be less bad. So I added a few sacks of flour and whatnot. Oh, actually I didn't. Oh, I haven't really placed them where I wanted them. I just put them down at first and then I just forgot about them. I'll just place them like this at random. Doesn't really matter. So there's a little shed here. Hang on, I'll just go back to the front because it's a bit difficult to explain how this lot works. So if you come in here, I'll just show you from the top. You have like a little bedroom, and this is where, what's his name again? Deonte Baron and his daughter Sophie sleep. So this is these are their sleeping quarters. Then here you have like an inner courtyard, which used to be the main part of the cathedral, and this is where they store all their goods and where they have the barbecue and this lovely new object from Island Living, the dried fish. So this is where they can have their dinner. But and also a little flower arranging bit, so I added some nice looking things here because obviously they do want to make it homey, and I love the fact that you can actually make it seem as if they've sort of reused the old wall and added to it. So my stupid app is talking to me. Sorry. So actually he can have a quick meal. Just why don't you have some animal crackers? Why not? You're standing here. So I love the fact that you actually see the old wall in the kitchen as well. So this is a kitchen, and someone left a sandwich out. That's kind of weird. Why don't you come and eat that? So these things all work off the grid, but what you can do with it is limited, obviously, because it is an off the grid lot. But you can use all of this. So that's the kitchen area, and here there is a little bathroom. These things work off the grid. I've got the washing, the basket here, laundry basket, and a toilet. It even has a plumber and toilet paper and some other more newspaper in case you run out. You can use this to you know what. And here I just added. Oh, why is she just standing here, darling? Why don't you just practice yeah, making drinks. Have some fun, darling. And I added the bar that came with Strangerville. I could have also used the Island Living one, but I like this one a bit better, so I decided to use this one. This is from Jungle Adventures. I've used so many packs on this lot, I'm very sorry, but I just wanted to not be limited as to what I can use, because you're already limited because it's an off-the-grid lot, and I just want to make something that I really like. So, and here you have like a little shed thingy, but actually leads you to the basement. And in the basement you have like a little sports area. Actually, why don't you just come and work out a bit? Yeah, and you as well. Why don't you just practice punching? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I added a children's room here so they can have some fun as well. They've got some tables here, but also upstairs, just because, you know, the kids have to be entertained as well. So this is sort of like a little office. They don't have anything that works on the electricity, but they can do their writing here. They can do their reading. Just, you know, just a little space. Is he actually coming? Yes. I changed it so that the lights will automatically go on and off if someone is in the room or not, just to save on the electricity bill. But yeah, they can just do their thing in here as well. Let's see, what else have I got? This is just a walk around a bit. Then we have another floor up here. This is where most of the people live. So these girls, Asta Parody and Eva Parody, they're twins. They sleep in these beds. And then this is Mason Crow and what was his name? Enzo Ha. They sleep here. So they share a sleeping quarter. But up here we have a bit of like an entertainment skill kind of section, so they can practice their music, they can paint, they can extract all kinds of stuff, do some archaeology, they can carve pumpkins, and here they can play cards and just relax. So yeah, let's see, do we have anything else on this floor? Yes, oh, actually we do. Yeah, this is sort of like the meditation area, so they can meditate and do some yoga. And you get through that through here. Actually, what I try to do is I try to make this platform completely fit this. That really wasn't possible unless I changed a lot in a very weird kind of way, and then I wouldn't like it anymore. So it's sort of, it's a bit higher than the original platform of the window, but actually I don't mind. I just like the idea that they can actually walk through this archway and get into this little platform here. And this is another another bedroom, and this is where, what's her name again? Justine Cantrell, what did I call her? Cantrell lives together with her younger brother. So some of people are related, some people are not. And Axel is actually at school. I actually created these Sims by using the new Creator Sims whatever menu thingy. So they all have characteristics that were chosen randomly, or actually, you know, you answer those questions and you get a sim, and then that's how I actually made these sims for the first time. I also did something where I just normally I come up with my own names, but this time I just had the game choose some names, but unless they were related, and obviously I gave them the same last names. Up here we have 2 more tables for the kids just to enjoy in case they want to just do some painting outside. A little table where they can sit. And up here, this is the last platform, the last floor. We just have a nice seating area where they can play Whack the Llama and where they can paint and just sit and hang out. So yeah, this is basically it. I really don't know what else to say. I had lots of fun creating this. Oh, this whole thing is also a debug item. I think it came with Jungle Adventure. At one point in Jungle Adventure Silverado, you somewhere see there's little community garden somewhere where you see all these cabbages, and that's actually this whatever object. So yeah, this is it. It's a very big lot. It's a 64 by 64. I originally built it on the island lot, but because I wanted to place it in my Murkland save, I put it here. And oh, he's got a project. That's nice. So they can also meet my other Murkland Simmies, because I know that Brenna and Euphorial Queen Euphorial Queen. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name right. They're working on Murkland Challenge 3. I finished the first 2, so I'm really hoping that they'll finish the 3rd one very quickly, because I am definitely ready for another Murkland challenge. And I've got a new family here who are probably up to the task. So yeah, that was basically it. Oh, he's angry. Why is he angry? Oh, and actually he's got a job, doesn't he? Yeah, then that also because I just had the game choose them at random. They've got different jobs. He's a social justice worker, and what is he? He's a land surveyor. I didn't choose these jobs, but they were given to my simmies. So this lot is called Old Ruin. It will be on the gallery probably by the time this video comes out, and yeah, you can place it in your Murkland save if you play the game, and have 8 Sims live here. They've got lots of stuff they can do here. So yeah, that's it. You can also obviously use it for any other game. You don't have to do the Murkland challenge, but I definitely advise you to, because it's a lot of fun. And actually, it's been a while since I made a Murkland lot, so I'm very happy that I finally did again. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tour. There will be more. There will be a few photos of this lot after I stop rambling on, and I hope you'll enjoy those as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll come back to my channel for more videos, and until next time, bye.